Allegiance and move to silence. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Let me describe briefly what we're going to do for the next moment. We're going to elect the chairman of the Madison County Board of Supervisors. After that, I will turn the meeting over to the chairman, and he will conduct the balance of the meeting, or she, depending on who's elected. Do we have any nominations for the chairman of the Madison County Board of Supervisors?
Mr. Chairman, I nominate Clay Jackson for chairman of the Board of Supervisors.
We have one nomination. Is there a second to that?
Second that.
nomination? Are there any other candidates?
I move to close the nominations.
The nominations are closed. We'll call for the question. All in favor of electing Mr. Jackson?
Aye.
Aye.
Any in opposition? Clay Jackson has been elected the chairman of the Madison County Board of Supervisors. And I will resume my seat.
Thank you all very much. Truly an honor. It really is.
Well, you do a great job.
Well, thank you.
I tell you, you really do.
All right. What about election of vice chairman? Is there any nominations for vice chairman?
Mr. Chairman, I nominate Carter Yao for vice chairman.
Second.
Further nominations? Hearing none. I guess we don't. Do we have to call the question? I can just go ahead. Hearing no other nominations. All further discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
I'll abstain, Mr. Chairman.
There you go. Looks like you've got it. All right, let's do an
Thank you very much.
He only won by 4 votes.
Let's do an adoption of the agenda. Anything we need to add to the agenda this morning?
No, I just want for clarity purpose, we did update a couple of typos. It's Tuesday is today, not Monday, so that was reflected. Your consideration organizational resolution, that is year 2023 now. That's the handout you have in front of you, which was also provided to the public in the back, and Alan has updated the packet. And then I have no correspondence, so that has been eliminated. So those are the reflected changes, members of the board.
Any other changes, additions to the agenda this morning? You all want to do?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right, public comment. Public comment. Doing good down there? Anybody? All right. No public comment. We'll do it again at the end. We do have consideration of the organizational resolution. That's resolution 2023-1. Covers the bylaws, the code of ethics, Freedom of Information Act policy, the personnel policy, and the purchasing and disposal policy. Mr. Weekly, anything to add?
Mr. Chairman, I'd just like to point out to the board, these are boilerplate from last year, which also reflects the change Mr. Gregg made last year that allows electronic participation. I believe it gives up to 2 meetings for the Board of Supervisors to attend electronically. So no changes from last year. I just wanted to point that out.
Any other comments on this? What's the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve resolution number 2023-1.
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. Further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right, committees, liaisons, other appointments. Y'all mind, can we just walk through this real quick and kind of knock them off as we go? Board of Zoning Appeals, that's court. CPMT, are we still advertising, Jonathan?
The advertisements that went out to the planning commission.
Yeah, CPMT's been a couple months ago.
We haven't heard a response from social services. I've got another matter
Can you? And
We can bring that back. Any undecided appointments for any board that we can bring that back.
yes, exactly. I think the other one on CPMT was we were going to try to reach out to some people. You haven't found anybody, have you? Yeah.
They need a parent rep, is what they need. Like somebody that's accepted their services and is a parent.
All right. See what you can do with Valerie. If anybody can think of anything, that'd be great. Moving on, we do have the rest of the CPMT team. Do these people want to serve?
Or which one?
CPMT. The area would be Wade Karcher, Valerie Ward, Jeanette Alexander, Taisha Chavez, and Tiffany Woodward.
The CPMT, that whole collective slate, obviously, Mr. Dawson, y'all appoint your own members, Mr. Chairman, but that whole slate is what we're waiting to hear back from Valerie.
All right, get back to us on.
Is there a limit on those terms?
We've always approved annually, so I'll check to see if our cycle
Yeah,
coincides with theirs.
I know some of them been on there a real long time, so maybe there's not.
good.
Right.
Going.
I'm staying on there, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I-
All right. I thought
Yeah.
so. I just make sure.
yeah. No, all right.
No, we
Is
got
that the one? Do you still want to sit on CPMT?
Yeah, that one's fine.
All right, there you go. All right, well, good. I'm getting them mixed up here. Everybody good on Mr. Dawson staying on CPMT?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. We'll wait and we'll hear from the rest of the board here this upcoming Tuesday. Electoral board, that's circuit court. The FAP team, wait and talk to Valerie.
Yes.
Industrial Development Authority, looks like we're good on that one. Parks and Rec, we appointed at the last meeting the three. Carter, you still willing to do Parks and Rec?
Yeah, I'll do Parks and Rec.
I'd like that. That's an enjoyable one. I like that one. Planning Commission. Planning Commission's Cardi and myself. Anybody got any problem with that? The other one.
We're still taking applications. We have received 4 so far. So if the board wants that on the 10th or later in the month, those terms do not expire until the end of January. So whatever your preference is, Mr. Chairman.
Y'all want to start on the 10th, or would you rather go to the second meeting in the month? And the 24th, I
We have a
believe.
public hearing that night.
On the 24th?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Let's start.
All right. That's exciting. Let's do it on the 10th.
Okay.
Or you have, I understand at this point, you have applications from all the members that,
There's 4 openings, and yes, those 4 members have reapplied.
y'all want to do interviews for this one, or do you just want to talk about it and see where we get and go at it like that on the 10th?
I think just talk about it.
Yeah, I'll be in touch with everybody and we can kind of see where we go from there. Add that to our agenda, please, Mr. Weekly.
Yes, sir.
Social Services Board. Ms. Hoffman, you still good?
Yeah.
Jerry Butler willing to serve again, and Tina, or what are we doing on that?
Well,
one?
Jerry doesn't go out
Yeah,
till the 20th.
Mr. Chairman,
Nick McDowell will be the end of June, and Tina will be the end of June.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
just a note for everyone, that board does have term limits. So
Yeah.
you can only serve twice on that board. Tina is at her max along with Jerry Butler and Ms. Hoffman. So they will have to be changed at this coming one.
I don't think I have to do it. As a liaison from the board.
I don't know. Does Mr. Hoffman term out?
It says 2 on the thing, but I can ask is if she's technically a liaison, it might be different.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's not.
Okay, then it's different.
All right, are you willing to continue?
Yes.
All right, so Ms. Hoffman's willing to continue since she's a liaison. We do see that you've got some people that will be going off here pretty soon. We need to add this to our radar so that we can start advertising maybe in, I hate to say it, maybe February or March.
Yeah, I would recommend March at the latest.
Yeah.
Takes a little bit.
It does. It does. All right, that one worked. Topping Funds Committee. Everybody, I assume, is good. Dustin, you still want to do this? We meet constantly. It's a real rigorous type of group. You good on that one, Dustin?
Yes, sir.
I'll sit, if you don't mind, I'll sit on that one. Tourism Committee.
That one we got to have follow up from Tracy. And we'll
All right.
report back.
Oh, hello.
Oh, there's
Hello.
Sorry. Alan emailed me, but I wasn't in. But we've got replacement for Alan Webb, Cheryl Yao. So that was going away, but since she's back at the town, we can resubmit for her if that's okay.
What about the other folks on here? Are they all willing?
Everyone else, yes, everyone else wants to serve again.
What do y'all want to do? Yep. What about Cheryl Yao on the tourism committee? Everybody good on that?
Yeah.
Very good. And that includes reappointment of all the previous members. All right. Keep on going. Brian Daniels and Mr. Weekly are on the cigarette tax board. Brian's not here, so we'll take that as he really wants to be on there. Mr. Weekly, you still good?
Yes, sir.
There you go. Blue Ridge Committee. Bruce and Jim. I've got to be an alternate on this thing, right?
Yeah, I think Jim Ballard is on it, and you are alternate. I think
Absolutely.
that's the way it goes.
Absolutely. I would in every way prefer that.
Right.
Everybody good with that one?
Lay alternate Jim.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, absolutely. We got good representatives on there. Keep them going. Central Virginia Economics, Jonathan. Central Virginia Regional Jail, Ms. Hoffman, you still good? And I assume the sheriff is.
Yes, I would think he is.
Okay. So that one goes. Germanic Community Board. Anybody talk to Ms. Tidball?
We need to pull that off because it's a cycle for an at-large position, Alan.
Miss Tidball is in a rotational position.
Yeah.
She'll need to be reappointed, or the position will need to be re-advertised at 6/30/2022. But right now, she's in the off year.
2022 or 2023?
2023, yes, sir.
Want to reach out to her? Yeah, see if she's on to do that one. She's pretty good. Madison Extension Council, I'm willing to continue doing that if y'all don't mind. It's a rigorous one. I don't think we've ever met. The Piedmont.
No, what do you want?
I mean, quarterly at 6, I tell you. Piedmont Workforce Development, we've got Mr. Jewett and Miss Hyde. Jim, this is the one, isn't it? This one, yeah.
I can stay on it for now, but let's see if we can find somebody else who can possibly take that.
Is Miss Hyde going?
I don't have a clue. I don't think I've been to one since the first quarter of last year when they started doing it in person.
Well, I'm not trading you for the Extension Council one.
She was attending.
Is she going?
She was. I mean, I haven't talked to
Reach
her.
out. Can we get this as an update on the 10th?
Yes, sir.
Reach out to Miss Hyde. And is this Helen Kaufman?
No,
who's in charge of this?
This is a different group.
Who's in charge of this?
They actually reclassify the name. They're the ones that came before you during budget time. I can't remember her name.
It was Sarah. Sorry,
Sarah.
me again. I apologize.
No, I'm glad you jumped in.
She's pretty
Sarah
good.
Morton. Remember the one that had a farm in Greene County?
Yeah.
Does he have career work?
Yeah, Yeah, absolutely. Bring us back on the 10th. Let's see if we can talk to some people and try to find somebody. Everybody okay with trying to find somebody? It sounds like it's at 6:00 on Wednesday evenings. Wednesday evenings. You kind of get that one. Try to find somebody.
So, hey, Jim, so that was monthly? That was a monthly meeting?
They weren't meeting every month, but it was sporadic.
Okay.
No, yeah, we need to figure out when the heck they're meeting, so that we can. And if it is sporadic, then we need to insist that doesn't work for us.
Yeah. It was one day it was at 12:30. The next time it was 6 p.m. And I couldn't make either one of them. They were on Wednesday.
Okay.
Talk to somebody and see. Tracy obviously knows. See if we can figure out something to do with that one. And we'll see if we can find somebody to go on it. Rapidan Service Authority. I think we're all good on that one. Juvenile detention. Ms. Hoffman.
I've not been on that.
That's actually should be updated.
No, it's not me. I don't think I took
No,
it.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, we need to update. You all appointed me
Yeah.
last year in place of Supervisor Hoffman, and Ms. Coppage is willing to continue.
Everybody good with Nan still doing this? I think it works out well. You've been going to those meetings, haven't you?
Yes. Well, we've split it up. So I go to the regular, Ms. Warren goes to the finance committee. They meet twice a month.
That's about perfect. And they going up there as a virtual.
Been going up there. I think Jennifer attended one virtual meeting, but they got budget discussion on the 9th and then potential adoption of budget on the 23rd.
All right. All right. That's good situation. Rapdan River Basin, Mr. Yeah, you still good?
Yeah, that's good. So should we put Jonathan on it there as an alternate? Or?
Absolutely. Jonathan,
What do you think,
anybody got a
Jonathan?
problem with Jonathan having another meeting?
I have no problem with that.
I know you said how much fun you like that going to those. This.
I go where I'm needed, sir. So
Okay.
we'll
You're just looking for somebody to carpool with you. No, that's a good one.
Get to eat always.
Well, that's a good one too. Dustin, you still good on Rapdan? That's the one we need to figure out.
Yeah, they've actually changed the meeting to 4 o'clock on the second Tuesday.
we
What?
Did
That
they?
makes a lot of sense for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they talked to me about it, and I told them we were looking at the place. We have good representation on there. I'm not overly concerned. With Jim McGrath, we're not going to get left out.
so
I'll continue to go to committee meetings and such until we find somebody.
if I may, we had one applicant. We advertised twice and we quit advertising. That's an expense if we're not jimming up.
We still have it listed on the website at least.
I don't know if it's listed on the website or not. The actual opening for the CSB position. Check on that. But we have an applicant. I've spoken to Mr. LaGraff as well, and exact words of Supervisor Dawson. Feels like we're represented well. But Ms. Payne, I would like to get back to her on if you would like to consider her or not. I can send you her application, or if the board feels like we're well represented, we can let them know as well.
Send the application out.
Okay.
Send it so we can at least review it and bring that one back on the 10th too.
Okay.
We can at least kind of go through some of these. Anybody else got anything on that one? All right. Jeff Early's still sitting on. Well, we need to reappoint Jeff Early. Is he willing to do this or not? How many times have we sent this to him?
And he went out in September. I mean, his term ended September.
Bring this one back on the 10th too. Let's see if we can. We need to talk to the fella.
Yeah. I'll call him today.
He needs to respond back to us. Either way, everybody good if he wants to serve on that. Get back to us. See if he wants to do it. If he doesn't answer the phone, that we got a problem. Rapidan Regional Commission. I've missed a handful of these. Anybody else wants it? More than welcome. Jonathan, you've been going to some of them too.
I've been going to them. Yes, sir. They start at 1 p.m. They usually run from 1 to 3 p.m. monthly. I think it's monthly or every 2 months. Yeah, it's every other month.
Yeah. It's a good group, and it's good to know about some of the stuff going on in the area.
I'll take it.
Yeah, by all means, that's fine.
Yeah, that's a worthwhile one, Dustin. I've been to a few.
They offer a lot of services. You know, they'll be here on Thursday. They're helping with our comp plan.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Patrick's great. Patrick is great. All right, everybody good with Dustin on that one. Let's just appoint him now. Jarvis back to the Food Policy Council. Everybody good with Jarvis being there? That's good. Preparedness Advisory Committee for
Interoperability.
Yeah, interoperability. That's terrific.
Brian
is Brian still good? Or?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
What
That's
does
not.
that do? You know?
You mean you don't know?
No. I don't even know what interoperability means.
With a title like that, is that not one that Gavin should be on? I'd assume it's departments working together with other localities and internally. And
Yeah, Brian's
externally.
had the lead. If you want to add Gavin, that's fine. But
Right.
it is where we interoperate with other counties.
Let's put them both on there.
All
We
right.
got good people. Why don't we put them both? Skyline Cap, we got Mr. Jewett, Mr. Work.
I'll stay there.
Anybody talk to Mr. Work on this one? Everybody good on this one? All right. Thomas Jefferson, the Criminal Justice Board. With that was a good presentation he made the last time. What do you want to do?
I talked to Neil Goodlow. Clarissa is at her max for terms. She cannot be reappointed. And his suggestion is that the appointee should be a citizen of the county, not currently affiliated with the county government, but preferably with a knowledge of and interest in the criminal justice system. So that's just his suggestion.
Alan, if I can interrupt, this is Clarissa.
Yes, Clarissa.
It looks like my term doesn't expire until June of this year, so I think you should have some time.
We have 12/31/2022, or it should be 2023.
This is what our records have.
I think it's actually on a fiscal year.
Talk to. Thank you, Clarissa.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, check with Neil.
We'll
Come
check
back
with
on the
Neil,
10th.
and we'll let the board know as well as Ms. Berry.
And he's looking for somebody that knows about law enforcement and lives here, but not affiliated with government.
I can ask Orange Jail if you want me to. Some people live there ought to know something.
In Orange Jail? Yeah, no, that I mean, now we got it.
How about him?
Steve?
You want to go to some meetings? We will bring it back on the 10th. Would you convey the message?
I will.
There you go.
You asked me to volunteer?
Yes, potentially. Potentially. Talk to Clarissa, see when the term ends. We have an applicant. That went well. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, bring it back on the 10th. That's good. Thomas Jefferson EMS Council. Dustin Cardiol. Good sitting on this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not much going on there. I get all my information from Noah.
Yeah, it's the same here.
It's good we're talking to people. Keep everybody there. The CIP committee. It's Cardi and myself. I would appreciate being left on there. If anybody else wants it, we can talk about it. Cardi, you still good?
Yeah,
with that one?
I'm good with
Everybody
that.
good? All right, Shenandoah committee. Tracy Gardner. Tracy, I assume you're still good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right. Other boards and liaisons. I guess I'm the director of emergency management. Thank God we have good people. Everybody fine with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is all this? Certainly not all this is statute stuff.
No, the director position, though, sir, is by statute.
Very
Whoever
good.
the chairman is.
Again, the same comment. Jonathan's deputy director of emergency management. Probably good with that. Coordinator emergency management, Mr. Helm. Brian's being the deputy emergency management. Historic Society liaison, Ms. Hoffman. You still good?
That's fine.
Madison County Fire, Ms. Hoffman.
Yeah.
Town council. Please.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I was going to ask Dustin, since
Yeah,
you're a
I'd be glad
townie, would you mind
I'd be glad to.
doing that?
All right, you're taking Cardi's spot. I'll still go with you.
Thank you.
We can have fun there together. Yeah, it's exciting. All right, Madison the school board liaison. You still good?
Oh, yeah.
I would like to continue this one. I like sitting through that, and understand what they're
I
doing.
mean, okay, but so have you been going to those, Dustin?
I always check with y'all too before I go. I hit or miss.
See, I always watch it online from home, so.
I go.
Huh?
I go
Yeah, you
all
go.
of
Yeah,
them,
I'm good. I'm good doing that. But a lot of times, Dustin, I'm watching it from home, so yeah.
Yeah, it's random. I mean,
All right.
I'll let you know if I'm bored. But thank
Everybody,
you.
Okay.
everybody good with this random agreement that Dustin and Cardi came up with just moments ago?
Oh,
I'm pretty happy
I
with
just wanna
that. It
make
sounds
sure.
like a very good way to move things. Y'all figure it
There
out?
can't be too many ears on that meeting.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Tourism committee, I'm fine with staying on that. Anybody else want to be on that one? All right. That looks like all of them. We probably need to approve what we need a motion to approve the ones that we did hit. Workforce Planning Commission, CSB, and then Criminal Justice with Neil Goodlow. Which other ones are coming back?
We're tracking a
Yeah.
couple Mr. Barry needs certainty on.
The library board liaison and the planning commission liaison.
So we skipped those.
Planning Commission was Cardi and myself. We got that one. Who is doing library now?
Jim.
Mr. Jewett.
You been going to those meetings?
Once in a while.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right, we're good on both of those. Which other ones are coming back to us on the 10th? What I have are Workforce, Planning Commission, CSB, and then Criminal Justice with Neil Goodlow.
CPMT, FAPT. Planning Commission, you already said. Workforce Development. Thomas Jefferson, we're going to come back with clarity on Thomas Jefferson.
All right, excluding the FAP, the CPMT, the Workforce, Planning, CSB, and Criminal Justice. Are we good with the changes? We do need a motion to approve those.
So moved.
Thank you. Motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion's made and seconded. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Anything else? Did I miss on any of these? All right, and we're coming back on the 10th. We'll talk about some of these other ones. How would you like to get the applications for the planning commission to us?
I think we can scan those and email them.
3 of them I just got yesterday, so I can just email them or I can add them to the packet retroactively. It's whichever y'all like.
Y'all want them emailed so we can review them
It's
prior to?
Please.
There you go, please. And we can at least know. When does that deadline expire?
That's the 31st.
No, not the terms, but when does the advertised deadline expire?
I think we just left that open. I don't believe we put a certain deadline on it.
All right, good. That's fine. All right. Review and come back. Public comment. Is anybody online, Alan?
Tracy and
So we don't miss anybody. All right. No public comment. We don't need a closed session. Anything else, Mr. Weekly?
No, sir. Your next meeting is for your calendar, January 10th at 4 o'clock in this room. So I have nothing else.
Do we not have a meeting on Wednesday with the planning commission?
Yes, you do have the joint meeting for that.
Sure.
Yeah.
See y'all tomorrow then. Other business?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Same sign. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
What? Oh.
Working really well.
Underneath the Madison sign.
He had no idea what he wanted.
That's right.
Where is that?
y'all have a good morning.
I don't know.
Busy.
Thank you, Sean.
They changed.
Crazy.
Same.
Historical Society?
Oh, yes, but
Oh, we don't have.
good.
You talking about the
No,
slate?
no, I'm not again. That's no big deal at all. No big deal at all. I just hate to subject Steve to near good luck.
Nick, he came to the jail board